Michaela, how exciting a day is this for you?
Yeah, it's very exciting. As Nat said, I played my first women's football in Nat's team and had her yelling at me to run faster and score goals, and then she became my coach for Capital Football and still yelled at me to run faster and score goals, and here we are today. So I'm really looking forward to stepping into my first pro season with Nat being my coach. She's been a huge part of my journey and has been a huge support to me, and I think it's a safe place for me to be in Nat's care.
And I mean, you've been playing football for a long time now. Did you think that the chance to be a professional might have gone, or did you always sort of hold out hope that a professional career might be coming your way?
Yeah, my journey's been full of highs and lows. Definitely probably looked a little bit different to other people's journeys. It was always in my mind and a future possibility. And as soon as the Phoenix team was announced, that's where my eyes were set. Last year it didn't quite work out, but I'm excited to be here and given the opportunity now.
And how cool is it that you're going to be the first Wellingtonian to play for the Wellington Phoenix Women? I mean, all the others are imposters, of course, but not really. But I mean, how cool a thing is it to know that you'll be the first, homegrown player in this team?
Yeah, absolutely. I was the first female at the academy, and I've been well looked after here and well supported. The atmosphere here and the professional environment that's been created has been amazing, and to know that I've come through the academy and I'm now the first pro signing for Wellington, I think it's promising for the young ones coming through as well, to know that there's a pathway ahead of them, and anything's possible.
And just last one for you, Nat, if that's okay. What is it about Michaela that you like and that you encourage you to make her a signing for this side?
Yeah, I think with Mickey, I have known her for so long, and it didn't quite work out last year to bring her in, but this year kind of felt perfect with it being here. We want to be a more attacking team, have more attacking threat. We wanted to add more experience, and whilst this is Mickey's first season as a professional, she's been away with the Fern, she's been to the Olympics, she's seen what a high performing environment is like and what it means to work hard. She's seen the professional environment that's been created here, and that's all credit to the academy. They've been incredible for all of our female players that do want to be in Wellington and be able to train with the boys, as well as just being a really, really great human being. And I think she's going to add a lot to our team, both on and off the field. Her being a Wellingtonian is always a bonus too. So we couldn't be happier that we've managed to pull this off this year.
Michaela, can I just ask what this means to you for the women's game, and if you hope to inspire other young women to play the sport?
Yeah, I'm hoping that a lot of the young players that I'm playing with now will be able to see that there's a possibility for them. There's huge talent here at the academy, and I don't doubt that some of those names will be popping up in the squad in years to come.
And you had to train a bit with the boys in the academy. How has that influenced your game and your style?
It's been challenging. I'm not the tallest player, and they're strong and tall, so it's been difficult, especially when it's a foot race, but I've tried to match the physicality, and I think that's developed areas of my game, especially my decision making on the field. I've had to know where they are at all times, and it's pushed myself.
And you've registered yourself as an Aussie in the ALeague. Can you explain that, and if we should worry that we could lose you to Australia?
Cat's out of the bag. Absolutely not. I'm a Kiwi, but yes, I have been fortunate enough. My mum's an Aussie, so I've secured my citizenship and allowed another Kiwi to come through and be part of the team.
So when you joined the academy, there wasn't a women's team to play for. Did you always kind of hope that there would be?
Yes, I had good conversations with Paul, and it was part of their future planning. So it felt right for them and for me at the time to step into playing with the men, with the boys, and I think that it was always part of the plan to create a professional women's Phoenix team. So knowing that was in future thoughts, it felt like the right place to be.
Yeah, because you've realised the stream at 26, but is it exciting to know that for young girls growing up in Wellington that hopefully they may not have to wait so long, and there is this team to play for?
Yeah, I think growing up for me, Auckland was where you had to be, and I moved back and forth to be part of FFDP, but to know now that there's another environment and a hub down here that will support them to achieving the goals that they've got set, it's really encouraging. And I think we'll go a long way to developing girls that are based here.
Yeah, and it was touched on in the press release that you'd taken a break after the Olympics. What was the reason for that, and when have you started getting back into it? And was it a case of this opportunity with the Phoenix kind of brought you back to football, or had you been back playing this season?
Last year was a full-on year. To get to the Olympics, it took a lot. I dedicated myself to the goal and gave it everything in me. And so once I achieved that, I think just coming home, it all caught up with me. And moving overseas didn't feel like the right time. And I think I just needed to let it all soak in and take a break from the game and reevaluate where I was at. The academy supported me through that, and I came back in the following season and felt refreshed after the break and was raring to get back into it.
So was this a goal for you for this season to be part of this team?
Yeah, absolutely it was, and I was in conversation early on with Gemma and Nat, and they knew where I was at. Obviously I had a break, so just needed to make sure that I was back at the top of my game.
Yeah, and you've been involved in Football Fin squads before, but we've seen there's a good handful of players from the Phoenix team have either been selected or have been playing. So do you feel like this is a good opportunity to get yourself back in that squad for the World Cup?
Yeah, I'm hoping that Yetka will be watching the games. It's a good opportunity for me to show my skills and the strengths that I can bring to the team. I haven't yet had my debut with the Ferns, so I think to be tested at this level will demonstrate what I'm capable of.